So it's really going to be very interesting to see what winds up happening. Let me take a break here. I'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more. And if you want to call in to the show, number is 657-383-0105. If you want, you can leave comments in the Twitch chat as well. And we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Open Mic Wrestling Night here, live on Twitch. Thank you all for tuning in again. Let's get a couple things set here. There we go. And back to the live screen. All right. We will be joined by the Arch City Mercenaries at 9. They will be calling in. They are the current Dynamo Pro Tag Team Champions. They just defended their title successfully this past weekend. And we will be joined by them in roughly about 10 minutes to talk about the show, about them, and much more about them from the Dynamo Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions out of Missouri. So it'll be good to get a chance to speak with them when they come on. So just to add a little bit more with this stuff, now we're talking about speculation and everything about these wrestlers and where they're going to go. Now that Kenny Omega is a free agent, now you get a chance to really, you can actually talk about where he's going to go. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes from here. I've kind of said it all along that I believe that he'll wind up signing with All Elite Wrestling. But, I mean, again, just pure speculation at this point that of where he's going to go. Because everybody can report, oh, well, he's going here. They're going to report, oh, well, he's going there. We don't know. We legitimately don't know, and I'm completely fine with that. I don't want to know beforehand. I kind of want to be surprised one way or another. Whether it's announced on the Being the Elite, or he winds up showing up at Fastlane or Elimination Chamber beforehand. I just think I don't want to confirm like, oh, well, he's seen here or this, that. I get that that's part of the pro wrestling reporting, that's what they're going to do, and that's what they have to do. But at the same time, it's like, dude, I really just want to be surprised, and I want, I don't know. I would really rather that, and that's what I miss about days of wrestling before the internet took over, because, I mean, if you wanted insider information, you had to pay to call a hotline, which I never did. Couldn't afford it. But I was surprised when Hogan went to WCW. It's like, oh my God, here he is. And I was surprised when the Radicals came in. Saturn, Guerrero, Benoit, Malenko. I was surprised when Jericho showed up to Monday Night Raw. Because then, could you imagine what it would have been like back in the day if, with ECW, with WCW, and, oh, it's rumored now that the Dudleys are going to go to WCW, or now last minute they might be going to the WWF, or who knows. Or, like, the internet was kind of getting that way around that time. It definitely got to be a little bit more sophisticated at the point where, when Mike Austin was leaving as the ECW champion while holding the belt, signing a contract with WCW, again, pretty much at the time that they were about to close their doors anyway. Or even let's go further back. I mean, with Hogan, like, is he retiring from pro wrestling? Is he really retiring? Is he really done? I can't even imagine what that would have been like back in that time, to be spoiled of where people are going to go or this, that. Now you're expecting it, and then when they decide not to, it's just like, oh my god. You know, you look at Ziggler. He's been playing this game of, I'm going to leave WWE for some time now. It's well documented that he has other interests outside of wrestling, whether it be comedy, politics, whatever the case may be. He has those other interests, but he's been teasing this WWE leave for some time now, where it's like, it's kind of becoming like The Boy Who Cried Wolf, where it's like, okay, we've heard this story a million times before, that he's just going to leave and he just isn't going to. Where the same thing with Undertaker. You've been hearing that he's going to retire for so long now, and he pretty much had his retirement. He pretty much had his retirement party or celebration at WrestleMania 33. You know, so, and now it's like, all right, well, I don't believe it. Same thing with Kane. I mean, he's technically, I guess, retired from wrestling because he's the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee. But at the same time, it's never been confirmed. I mean, a lot of these talents may not want the whole song and dance when they're leaving, kind of like how Ric Flair got treated after WrestleMania 24 and Michaels after 26. So I don't doubt that that's kind of what it is, but what are you going to wind up doing, right? But, I mean, look at it this way, right? Until I see this said person one place or another, I'm not going to believe that they're going one place or another, because everybody wants to speculate. As soon as Meltzer makes a comment, everyone's all over it. All 5,000 pro wrestling sites where they're just ripping off from him anyway. Or, oh my god, exclusive report. Or, oh my god, this, we just found this out. You and 1,000 other freaking people. Like, some of the sites I read off of come from Meltzer. You know what I mean? So, and they're not, he doesn't work for them. So, granted, I guess we all fall into that same window of, you kind of just follow everything as it comes along, but that's okay too, to be honest, because if you don't get it from Meltzer directly, it's just going to come from somebody else. So, I'm going to take another quick music break this time. When we come back, or when I come back, I will be joined by the Dynamo Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Arch City Mercenaries. Looking forward to it. Once I get them on, we'll go right on the air, and we'll be chatting with the guys. So hang in there really quick. I will be back shortly. Let me just put this on here too. That would be a good start. There we go. Alright, be back. By the time we come back, Arch City Mercenaries will be coming on. Hang on.
How you doing? This is Tony and Steve, and I'm joined with Jimmy LaFleur. Cool. All right. Let's go.
Alright, we are back here on Open Mic Wrestling Night here live on Twitch. If you are not listening to the show on the live window, you can listen to us on the blog on Fill in the Void Podcast Network by way of Spreaker.com, also on Spotify and iHeartRadio. Now that I got that out of the way, and I don't want to keep them waiting, they are joining me live on the line right now. They are the current tag team champions of Dynamo Pro Wrestling, the Arch City Mercenaries, of Jimmy LaFleur and Tony Esteem. Gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to come on with me.
Hey, we're happy to be here, man. Appreciate you having time for us.
No, of course. Thank you so much for taking the time and just running down a couple of these stats here that I was given by Luke. Before I get into this stuff with you guys, first of all, you all successfully defended your tag team championships this weekend, this past show. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Now, here's the thing. I had another tag team on not too long ago, and I kind of want to jump into this question right now. Right now we're experiencing the big boom in pro wrestling right now. You gentlemen, respectively, are not too long into the pro wrestling game. I believe, Jimmy, you started in 2017, and Tony, you started in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct?
Correct. Yep, that's accurate.
So, with that being said, you two are right now in the middle of this boom. You're still young in your career, and it's only going to get bigger and better with the way that the market for pro wrestling is right now. So, the women's wrestling evolution is taking its course. The singles, obviously, there's a lot of market for the men. Let me ask you two individually. I'll start with you, Jimmy, first. What do you think? And
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not out there as much as I used to be anymore. I feel like the tag team division is being overlooked on many levels. What do you feel is, for a casual fan, what's to like about tag team wrestling, and